See the lake, Cody? Get to see where Daddy proposed to Mommy. No. You're lucky that's not what I said. Oh, did you get the sunblock that I asked for?
Huh?
The sunscreen, did you bring it down?
What do we need sunscreen for?
What do we need sunscreen for? We're gonna be in the sun all day. What do we need sunscreen for?
When we were his age, we were out on the beach all day with nothing on. I have 16mm films. We look like lobsters.
Don't end up like your dad.
Too late.
Okay, so how long are you gonna be on that thing?
Sweetie, this thing is allowing me to get away for the day. I'll be done in just 1 second, okay?
All right, fine, then Cody and I are gonna sing something. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Okay.
All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. What?
You win.
What?
Anything else.
You don't like that? Why don't you sing something, Paul McCartney?
Okay. How about In the Pines?
In the Pines? Really? Oh, uh-oh. Will you get us bear, babe?
Yeah. I got it.
No, you want to sit right there.
Dazzy, what if he wants to snuggle?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Like I've completely lost my mind.
You've been here for a long time. You know I would never use that phrase.
Right. You'd probably sugarcoat it. It'd make you happy if I said, like, I'm having a psychotic break.
Just trying to understand why you feel compelled to leave right now.
I told you. Because my brother has been taking care of my parents' estate. It's time.
And when was the last time that you talked to him?
You know, that is irrelevant. You know he's reclusive.
You just have been making so much progress.
Is 4 years really progress, Dr. Lanford?
Yes. These things take time. You know this.
And money.
Excuse me?
Just saying, if my parents didn't have so much of it, I probably wouldn't have been able to stay for so.
If you were suggesting that we have anything but your best interests at heart, that we would suggest you remain here simply to collect your money.
Okay. Okay. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Megan, you are here voluntarily. You can, of course, leave whenever you'd like. But Megan,
I already have.
Hey, it's Gary. You know what to do.
Hey, it's me. I'm about an hour out. I miss the ocean. Anyways, I can't wait to see you.
Gary. You know what to do.
Hi, I'm here. I don't see your car anywhere, so I guess I'll just use this. Where are you? All right, bye.
Gary!
Damn it, Gary. Please tell me you never fix this.
Hey, it's Gary. You know what to do.
Hey, I'm in, no thanks to you. The key isn't where it usually is, and luckily, nobody ever fixed the back door, so you definitely owe me. Jerk. Where are you? Call me back.
I didn't kick her. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Oh, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
That thing's not staying in the house.
It was passed down to me from my dad. It has to stay.
Well, you can keep it in the attic.
That's no place for Beethoven. How could you possibly put Beethoven in the attic?
In the attic.
Julia!
Gary, working at the pit tonight. Come by later for coffee. And then maybe my place after my shift? Lisa. Way to go, Gary.
Gary?
Hey, it's Gary. You know what to do.
Hey, where the hell are you? This is getting weird. I just took a nap. I'm gonna unpack. Give me a call, or hopefully I just see you soon.
it's Gary. You know what to do.
Hey, all right, enough already. You've taken it far enough. Where are you? Just call me back. Or else. Gary, working at the pit tonight. Come by later for coffee. Lisa.
Just have a seat anyway.
Okay.
Hi. I'll just be right with you.
You know what you want?
Oh, I just need.
I don't usually get requests.
Oh. I think we have a mutual friend. He's not a friend, he's my brother, Gary Burke.
Sorry, I don't think I know him.
Gary Burke?
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell.
I assumed you were seeing each other?
Unless this Gary also goes by Jimmy and has been married to me for 3 years, I don't think I know him. Can I get you anything?
Highway robbery. Yeah, I might be a humble public servant, but I will sue your ass if you try. Hey. Hey.
Are you the sheriff?
Yeah, that's what they tell me. Come on in.
Okay.
Just open that door.
Sorry to bother you so late.
Oh, not a problem.
Megan Burke.
Megan Burke. Ah, Sydney and Gladys's daughter.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a damn shame about your folks, going so close together. But with all due respect, sometimes...
You knew my parents well, Sheriff?
Brunson. Sheriff Brunson. And yeah, of course. They kept to themselves quite a bit, as you know, but they're always plain nice to me. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I was supposed to meet my brother at our house this afternoon, and he never showed up. At first, I thought I was playing a trick. I mean, it sounds silly saying it out loud, but...
No, it's nothing silly about that, not if you're concerned. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about a missing persons until 48 hours, and in case this is what this is.
No, I wouldn't use that
I'm
word.
not sure if I have. Do you have a picture?
I'm sorry, what?
A picture? Do you have a picture? I'm more than happy to look at it. I'm pretty good with faces. It comes with the territory.
Of course. I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm just asking if you've seen my brother, Gary Burke.
I understand what you're saying, Miss Burke. I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm assuming you know him well.
Why?
Because he's been living with my parents for the past few months. He's been taking care... Okay, wait. Here. Gary Burke.
Oh. Well, it's a nice-looking young man, but... No? It doesn't look familiar.
You're telling me you haven't seen him around town, with my dad at their house?
Miss Burke, until tonight, I didn't know your parents had a son.
Okay, then who's been taking care of their place?
The Anderson. He had a garage down on Elm. She worked at the Cherry Pit Cafe. Both retired. They do some odd jobs around town.
I'd like to talk to them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they live on Sycamore, last house on the left. She can't go tonight. They retire early, like most folks around here.
All right. Thank you for your time, Sheriff.
Hey, you should get some rest. You know, these things tend to make a lot more sense in the daylight.
Right. Times the charm.
Hey, it's Gary. You know what to do.
Megan!
Oh, you know who I am?
Of course. God, I heard enough about you from your parents. And of course, your pictures were all over the house. Plus, and I know this is going to be hard. You have a bunch of questions for us. So come on, come on. Eldon, get out here. Come on in, dear.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Megan,
Yes.
nice to see you.
Megan,
Nice to see you.
please have a seat.
Okay.
So how about some coffee or tea, maybe? I mean, we have all sorts of flavors.
I'm okay. Thank you.
All right. First, let me just tell you how sorry we are. They were very special people.
Oh, thank you so much.
So close to your parents over the last few years. You know, our kids are long gone. Moved to the city years ago, so we all sort of bonded as empty nesters.
Oh.
So it just seemed the neighborly thing to do to keep the place in order until you arrived to lay claim.
Thank you. So you must have been in touch with my brother.
I'm sorry, your brother?
Uh-huh. Gary? My parents, they must have mentioned him?
No, I don't believe they did. I'm guessing he moved away years ago?
No. No, he's been staying at the house for the last few months. You must have seen him. You must have seen his things.
You know, I'm sorry. Maybe you're mistaken?
Told you where I've been the last few years.
Yeah. They told us.
Okay. So you think that I'm completely nuts right now?
No. No, I just think you might be confused.
I'm not confused. I am not confused.
Let me show you.
It was all here, his clothes, his stuff. It was right here. It was right here. His books and his money and his... What?
Honey, come sit down.
Oh my God.
Now, let's just try to figure this thing out, okay?
Wait, his voicemail. His voicemail, look, I'll prove it to you. This is his voicemail.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
No!
Maybe we should call a doctor.
I can't. I just need you to please. No. I just need you to go.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need you to go.
All right.
selected you on an all-expenses-paid trip to the Caribbean.
It's not too early for a drink.
Never too early in these parts. Plus, I don't judge. I just pour the drinks. What'll it be?
Iced tea.
On the house.
Why?
Because I don't get too many pretty non-alcoholic customers in here at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
You got a name?
Megan?
Duke.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Is this where you ask what a girl like me is doing in a place like this?
Again, I just pour the drinks. Just a prop. Makes the clientele think I'm a lot smarter than I actually am.
Sure, the clientele's really curious. What is it?
Victor Hugo. French literature. Completes the ruse.
Hey, do you know a guy named Gary Burke?
Gary Burke. Gary Burke. I don't believe I do.
My brother.
Your brother?
Mm-hmm.
Megan Burke.
That's me.
Not married. Anyway, sorry. Why do you ask about your brother?
He lives here in town. Up in the house that's on the hill. You know the one?
Yeah. Yeah, no, who doesn't know that house? Doesn't even really belong in these parts.
Just thought maybe he'd come in here. He knows where to find a good drink.
Half the town comes in here, and the other half never have, never will.
Oh, I suppose that's... Gary? I just think I'm completely insane.
Somebody who's particularly nuts. At least not any more than the rest of us.
You don't know me very well.
Try me.
It's your imagination. Your imagination.
It is so nice to finally meet you, Megan. I got to know your parents quite well. I just wish it was under different circumstances, but that is one of the drawbacks to estate law.
My family's estate, that wasn't something we ever discussed.
Well, I'm not surprised. Few families talk about it until, well, they have to.
Okay.
But the good news is that as far as these things go, it is all pretty straightforward. You are the sole beneficiary of the home and property.
Sole beneficiary?
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you, the paperwork can be a nightmare. Especially because, as you're aware, your parents had substantial monies. But don't worry, I will walk you through all of it. Purpose is, the house is yours. Welcome back to Skillman's Bluff.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
as nice as could be. Still, I felt there was something, some kind of...
Why'd you feel? A chill?
like she was hiding something from me.
But she didn't say anything to, I don't know, indicate there were any problems with the estate?
No, quite the contrary. She said the chain of ownership was very straightforward. There was some confusing paperwork, but she would help me navigate that.
Yeah, well, the more confusing, the more billable hours, right?
Well, I didn't realize how cynical you were.
I've just dealt with my fair share of attorneys.
Right.
But it's weird she never mentioned your brother.
Think about it. But she had ample opportunity to mention him. She never did.
Yeah, see, I've been thinking about this.
Oh, you have?
Well, in my spare time, usually I'm far too busy. But seriously, though, I mean, could your parents and your brother had some sort of falling out?
Not that I know of. But even if they had, they wouldn't just cut him out like that. And my dad was a tough guy. It's how he became so successful, but he's not vindictive.
Then I'm all out of ideas. You're really gonna stay here?
Why not?
Why not? I don't know. It just seems like Skillman's Bluff might be a little small town for you. You seem like someone who needs a little bit more excitement, sophistication.
Really? What about you? This beach town isn't exactly a hotbed of French literature.
I got my own reasons for staying. But you're really gonna stay?
I've lived here my whole life. And I went away for college. And I spent my childhood here. Some of the happiest memories of my life. I was hoping maybe I could recapture that. Does that sound crazy?
No. That sounds like one of the most sane things I've heard in a long time.
You sure it was a rattlesnake?
Yes. In the passenger seat.
I don't see anything, Megan.
What? Maybe it got out. You don't see it?
You sure?
Yes, it was right there in my passenger seat.
Okay.
Someone tried to kill me.
Excuse me.
Someone put a snake inside of my car.
Who's this?
It's Duke.
Duke.
Yeah, Duke, I'm the bartender over at Hubbard's.
Oh, Hubbard's, yeah. I think we've been called out there on numerous occasions.
Anyway, Megan was at the bar with me this morning when whoever put this snake in the car...
What? I'm sorry. What time was that?
Just a little bit ago.
I don't know, 10:30.
All right, so the two of you were drinking at 10:30 this morning. Go ahead.
What we were doing at 10 in the morning or 10 at night is completely irrelevant. What is relevant is that somebody put a deadly snake in this woman's car.
Actually, son, your state of mind at the time is completely relevant. Oh, look, a rattlesnake bite, that's no walk in the park. Okay, I'll give that to you. But we got a handful of hikers that get tagged on the ankle every summer. Now, we get them to the hospital in time, and it's far from deadly.
What difference does that make? Somebody clearly tried to hurt her.
With a rattlesnake. You said rattlesnake, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Tea dripping underneath a car. All they need is the size of a dime to slither their way inside. Now, doesn't that sound like a more probable way that snake got in the car as opposed to someone put it there? Look, it's not the first time someone was out on a bender.
Hold on. Nobody was drinking. I told you that.
No one was on a bender.
Sheriff, somebody is trying to kill me.
You know, Megan, I think we're done here. Let's go.
I walked to my car and there was a snake on the driver's seat. Do you think it really slithered up there?
Let's get out of here.
Thanks for nothing.
I don't know why you pulled me out of there. I was about to give him a piece of my mind.
That's why I pulled you out. Would have made a damn bit of difference anyhow. You saw how antagonistic he was the second we walked in.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. Was he like that the first time you met him?
No. He was confused. He was unhelpful, but he wasn't hostile.
I don't know. Let's get out of here.
Got this little secret spot.
This is unbelievable.
Hey, it goes on forever.
This is amazing. When's the last time you were here?
I guess like high school. And I went off to college and, you know.
And then what?
Life?
Right.
Yeah. What about you? Seems like a strange place to end up. I mean, unless, of course, you're in it for the literary scene.
No. Never had a lot of friends, so kind of just always took the books.
It's been hard.
Well, not really. It's all I knew. I suppose it's the same for all military brats.
Yeah. I suppose. Were you ever married?
Getting right to it. No, never.
Close?
Many times.
Really? What happened?
The usual.
Oh, okay. The usual.
How about you?
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
I was married. We had a son. Yeah. We were a perfect little family if there ever was one. We're so happy. Cody is my son. Brian, my husband. He worked so much. I always gave him such a hard time. Truth was, I was so proud of him. He was so driven. A rare day off, and we were going up to a beautiful swimming hole in Lake Farrington, up in the mountains. It's actually where Brian proposed to me. Yeah. I was driving because he had to catch up on some emails. And I took my eyes off the road for a split second.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, Megan, I'm so sorry.
It was. I've come to terms with that. It absolutely was. It's been hard to cope with, but I've been in a treatment facility for the last few years. Anytime I think I'm getting better, not. Want to see a picture?
two guards before passing in court. Baseline goes right along the baseline. And that's a defensive blocking foul, folks.
Okay, dude, tell me, where are we going?
I told you, it's a secret.
Can you at least tell me what you have planned?
If I did, I'm afraid you won't want to come.
What are we doing at the high school, Duke?
Getting proof.
Please tell me you at least need the night janitor.
Come on.
What now?
I was the bartender.
What? Oh, God.
Come on.
What are we doing?
You're taking a trip down memory lane.
Oh, you know where we're
There.
Library?
Bingo.
What are we doing? The yearbook. Give me that. Give it to me.
What year we're looking for?
Where is it? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Yearbooks. I found him. Wait, hold on. Come on, come on. Yes, yeah. Gary. I'm not crazy.
I never thought you were.
That makes one of us.
Well. Just a little D&E. It's nothing.
I'd like you to come in. I really would.
But go on. Get out of here.
What's this?
This is proof.
Proof of what?
Right there. Read it.
Gary Burke.
Right.
Miss Burke, I don't know what you think you remember. I didn't know your parents had a son.
He went to Skillman's Bluff High School. He lived here in town. He lived with my parents.
Not since I've been sheriff. I'm sorry. You know what? I should have said, not that I'm aware of.
Why are you doing this?
You know, I'm not doing anything, Miss Burke. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting real sick and tired of your outbursts. I mean, you come charging in here with all these outlandish claims, and all you did was bring me an old yearbook that shows your brother went to high school here once. I don't have time for my own problems, Miss Burke, let alone your manufactured.
You're gonna be sorry.
So what is it exactly that you're doing?
I'm trying to see if any of Gary's high school teachers still live here in town. And if they do, I'm gonna go have a chat with them. Because whatever the sheriff is up to, not everybody can be in on it. Look. Yep. Miss Ellen Snow. English Lit. And it says in the directory here that she still lives at the same address.
He's gonna be home?
No, definitely not. I don't want to give her warning. More importantly, I don't want her to call anyone.
Maybe I should go with you in case something, I don't know, in case something happens?
I want to surprise her, not scare her.
Are you afraid I'm gonna terrify this little old lady?
No, I just think that I'll probably, get more out of her, woman to woman.
Okay. But you let me know exactly what happens as soon as you meet with her.
Absolutely. I promise. I'll call you on the ride home. Miss Snow?
Yes?
My name is Megan Burke. I was hoping that I could speak to you for a moment.
Well,
Thank you. Oh, here. Let me help you.
No. Sit down. I've taught some of the toughest 10th graders you can imagine for almost 40 years. I think I can handle a tray of coffee.
Yes, absolutely.
And believe me, that wasn't when students were shipped out and sent to juvenile hall for just a little horseplay. No. I mean, those students were downright dangerous.
Wow.
Oh.
You know him?
Well, of course I know him.
Oh, from high school?
No. Well, maybe. I mean, I might have had him in one of my classes, but no, I meant now, in town. I haven't seen him in a little while. Is everything okay?
When you say lately, you've seen him recently. How recent?
Oh, a few days now.
You saw my brother a few days ago?
About that, yeah. I see him every day when he goes over to,
Miss Snow. Oh, thank you for taking the time to speak with me and for the coffee. Thank you.
I wonder if she left something. Did you forget something? No.
She knows him, Duke. She knows him.
Wait, so she was his teacher?
No, yes, maybe. She knows him now from town. As in a few days ago.
A few days ago? What the hell's going on?
I have no idea. But something's going on, and I don't know who's in on it or why, but something is happening. I'm gonna go to that sheriff and I'm gonna tell him that someone from town knows my brother, Gary.
No, I wouldn't do that, Megan.
Why?
Because we don't know what his game is. Look, I agree with you. There's something totally shady about that guy. I just don't think that we should let him know that we know.
You might be right.
Of course I'm right.
Okay. Yeah. So what now?
Look, I'm almost done here. Why don't you go home, try to calm down, and then after I'm done, I'll come by and then we can talk about what to do next.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna come see you.
Oh, imagine that.
What's wrong?
Ellen Snow was just murdered. Just want to make sure you understand you can call a lawyer anytime you want.
Am I under arrest?
No, we're just talking.
Then I don't need a lawyer.
Well, Miss Snow, she has a neighbor, Miss Hawkins, and she saw a young woman running out of her house. She thought that was a bit peculiar because Miss Snow doesn't get a lot of visitors. So she wrote down the license plate of that car. Then, Miss Hawkins went over there to check on Ellen Snow. Make sure she's okay. It's the neighborly thing to do. She got there, and the door was open. She called out to her, but nobody responded. Laying on the living room floor. Dead. Well, the initial reports suggest suffocation. But we'll know more when the autopsy comes back.
That's awful.
Yeah. You want to take a guess who that car is registered to?
Got the crap, Sheriff. We both know that I went to visit Miss Snow.
Besides the killer.
I've got nothing to hide. I'm obviously being framed. Or someone was trying to shut her up.
Shut her up.
Yeah.
Miss Snow is a 76-year-old English teacher. Why would anyone want to shut her up?
Because she knew my brother. She just saw him a few days ago.
Miss Burke, what were you doing in Ellen Snow's home?
I went there to talk to her about Gary.
Why do you think she would know anything?
Because she was a teacher in his high school. She still lives here in town.
So tell me again everything she told you.
She said she knew him.
John Kavanaugh, was he with you?
Who?
No, you don't know his real name, do you? Your friend calls himself Duke. Was he there?
No. Why?
Miss Burke, how well do you know John Kavanaugh? This Duke gentleman.
Well enough.
Well, that's good. That's real good.
Megan, it's Duke. I've been calling you, but couldn't reach you. I haven't stopped by your house, but you weren't there. So just call me. Hope everything's okay.
Everything okay? What's wrong?
What's your name? Your real name?
You don't like Duke?
Being serious.
John? John Kavanaugh? Hell, I'd tell you my middle name too, but it's a little embarrassing.
Okay, just hear me out. I know this is gonna sound so crazy.
Go on.
I spent the day with Sheriff Brunson being interrogated.
I'm sorry, what?
Ellen Snow. She was killed right after I left her.
What are you talking about? What? I don't understand.
I don't either. But he hinted that he thinks that I had something to do with it.
But he didn't arrest you?
No, because he has no evidence. And because... Please tell me that I'm not.
Megan, come on. What is going on?
I think that Sheriff Brunson killed my brother.
Killed your brother?
Yes. Him and the Andersons and maybe even the lawyer, Nancy Allendale.
Okay, come on, you gotta admit, that sounds kind of far-fetched, don't you think?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. But it's the only logical explanation here. How else can you explain all of this? You know that I have a brother. You saw the yearbook, Miss Snow.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking. Mrs. Snow, why would they kill her?
Because she talked to me, because she knew too much, because she wouldn't play ball, she wouldn't go along with it.
Come on, would they really kill her?
If they would kill my brother, why not?
Okay, if that's true, then why wouldn't they have just gotten rid of her like they did with your brother? It's faster, it's easier, it's safer for them. Why would they go through the motions of an entire investigation and try to pin it on you?
Because a single male disappearing, that's not too unusual. That's cause for suspicion. It's much easier to murder her and pin it on someone with a motive.
The big question, though, why? Why you?
The oldest motive in the world.
Sex?
Money.
Money. How?
My parents, they had a lot of it. So much so that I was actually quite self-conscious about it growing up. Do you have any idea what the house is worth? Or the estate, for that matter? With Gary gone, the entire estate goes to me.
So what do you say now? You think they're gonna come and kill you too?
No, I don't think that. I think that would be too suspicious.
What are you saying?
I think they're gonna try to have me recommitted against my will.
You know, it's getting late. I think I should probably get going. I gotta open in the morning.
Right. You don't want to spend the night with a nutcase either.
doing?
I heard a noise. It woke me up. I wanted to make sure no one was in the house.
And? Okay. Let's go back to bed.
Not open yet, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm just looking for. Is Duke here?
You are?
A friend of his.
Friend, huh?
Yeah.
Thought he seemed a little more upbeat lately.
I'm sorry, is he here? It's important.
No, he's not here, but if you do find him before I do, you can tell him he's fired.
Pardon me?
He was supposed to be here at 8. We had a big delivery coming down from the distributor. Most of our weekend stock, he was supposed to be here to accept it. Around dawn, then I'm woken up and I'm getting screamed at by a pissed off delivery man because he has a full run today. Let me tell you, he better not have gotten cold feet, little weasel.
Cold feet? For what?
How good of friends were you? Duke was planning to buy this place from me. Yeah, thought he could do more with it. Fix it up, bring in a different sort of customer, I guess.
Is this recently?
We've been talking about it forever, saving for a while. Problem was, he was never able to secure the loan. He promised he was getting the money together. But he always seemed kind of close. Thought you were friends with him. Huh. Not that good, I guess. Listen, pull out your phone. You want to GPS it. It's a little off the beaten path.
Talk to you. Gary Burke, my brother.
Megan Burke.
He lives here in town, up in the house that's on the hill.
Yeah, no, who doesn't know that house?
Do you have any idea what the house is worth?
Quite a bit, I can imagine.
Hi, good friend. They always seem kind of flaky.
Well, you don't know his real name, do you? Your friend calls himself Duke.
I got my own reasons for staying.
Megan? 111, what's your emergency?
Hello, please. I'm at the helm of Duke. John Kavanaugh. I think he's gonna try to kill me. Please come quickly.
Yes, ma'am, I have officers on the way. Megan? Megan? What the hell?
Get away from me.
What the hell's the matter with you?
It was you.
What are you talking about? What was me?
You killed him. It was you the whole time.
Who did I kill?
You killed Gary, my brother. Back up, you son of a bitch.
Put that down. I've been trying to help you.
You didn't help me, you lying, murderous bastard. Back up.
I had nothing to do with your brother's disappearance.
Then explain that.
Explain what?
Go look. Stop lying. It's right in front of you. In your computer, I saw what you were searching for.
Megan, I can see how that looks. You have to believe me. I had to make sure.
Sure, what?
You said it yourself. It all sounded a little crazy. I had to make sure. I like you. A lot. Brother.
Tell it to the cops. It was Duke. He killed Gary. He killed him.
That is not true.
He's lying. I saw his body.
You know what, Duke? I believe you.
Oh my God! What are you doing? No!
This could have been so simple. Yeah, among others.
Why?
Why? Come on, Megan. You know why. The parents died. The son's missing. The daughter's in a loony bin. I don't gotta tell you what that estate is worth. Your parents are filthy rich. And they're arrogant. They never gave a dime to anyone in this town. Not their family, not their neighbors, not their friends.
That's not true. They were good people.
Oh, how the hell would you know? You weren't here. And this little windfall of cash is gonna go a long ways to handling my financial problems. Got a better idea. You know, we kind of assumed that you'd snap once your brother went missing. Well, you turned out to be a little more resilient, thanks to this idiot.
Stop! Someone's gonna talk. Someone's gonna talk. Someone's gonna say something.
Who? Me? Nancy Allendale? The Andersons? We all have a huge windfall of money coming our way. And nobody else remembers or cares about your deadbeat brother.
You're not gonna get away with this.
Well, once we tie up these loose ends, it's really quite simple. The crazy, psychotic daughter comes back to town because the parents died. Well, that's easily corroborated, right? She meets an eager young suitor. They find out about the money and decide to keep it for themselves. So they kill Gary. And they want to live happily ever after, except for something goes wrong. It always does, and the sheriff shows up. Huh. That's me. After all, Megan, she called us, right? And then we find out that... But luckily, the strong arm of the law shows up to put him down. Get the guns!
Back up!
Take it easy, sweetheart. You've never shot a gun before in your life. You're not gonna.
How bad is it?
I'll live.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
So this loan, you maybe want another investor? Of course, you're gonna need some serious rehab and a fairly attentive nurse. One condition. We find you a new place to recover.
You know someplace?
I might.